Hello YouTube! I'm gonna do a review for the Doctor Who episode The Hungry Earth Part 1. First thing I want to say is budget cuts. Again, they're not suffering from budget cuts. Everything always looks amazing, and they've got like all these crazy sets, and Alea's makeup was like the shit. Speaking of Silurians, they've made a comeback. I really thought that the Silurians were those fish dudes in the Doctor's Daughter episode with the thingies, like, talk like that. I think they might have been, but these were a different sect of them. About the, I have a paper here, because it's Monday, not Saturday, so it's not as fresh in my mind. So, I think the reason that the grave was empty was because first they tried dissecting dead humans, but they decided that was a bad idea, and it wasn't as much fun. So then they started taking people like, What's-His-Face, and Amy, and, the little boy, Elliot. I wrote that down, but I remembered. As far as the villain, like the antagonist of the show, I don't really think there were any villains, because the Silurians just wanted their planet, which they've been on longer than Earth, and the Doctor wants the humans to have the planet, so it's not really, like, good guy, bad guy kind of going on. I guess if you had to pick one, the Silurians would be the bad guy, but that's just because you're human, and you can't see from their point of view. You know how they do those little Doctor Who behind-the-scenes things during the commercials? Well, in the one this week, Karen said that the Doctor is above violence. And I think that's true, because I always thought he was just very tired of violence, but he is, you know, like 907, I believe, and, he is above violence. I mean, I guess it could be both, but, you know, he doesn't like violence. Speaking of violence, Alea says that one of the humans will kill her, and I think it's going to be Ambrose. Her name is Ambrose, right? I can't really understand their accent. I thought Ambrose was a boy's name. I think Ambrose will do it, because she had all those weapons, and the Doctor was like, get rid of them, and then they just kind of showed her looking at them. So I don't think she got rid of them. She has them stored somewhere, ready to kill Alea. Kill. And she'll probably kill her because the Silurians took her son and her husband. As far as the Doctor goes, I think this was kind of a... Well, his character is constantly developing. The only thing I had to say about that Vampires of Venice episode was that, when the Queen was all, you don't want to see another race go extinct, and he was like, blah. I think that was good for his character development. This paper isn't perforated, that's weird. Anyway, like, he doesn't want to see other races die, but he has to, because he just loves people so much, and he just has to take care of them all the time. And, as far as this episode, when Alea was like, I'm the last of her planet, I'm the last of my race, rah, and he's like, no you're not, you bitch. That's kind of a development for him, because it shows that he is defensive about being the last of his race, and you shouldn't offend him by saying that you're the last of your race. You're not. Which kind of makes me think that the Silurians knew he was the last of the Time Lords. Well, I guess everyone knows he's the last of the Time Lords, but still. And she was trying to, you know, get a little sympathy. Didn't work at all. I also think, I noticed that the Doctor is really an inspirational figure. And he's always been inspirational. So in this episode, I actually noticed it, because he's all, Elliot, it's okay that you're dyslexic, you can still do things. And he's like, yay, I can do things! And then, you know, inspiration. And then he gives all the people hope. He's like, we're gonna get them back. We have to save them, rah. And I think he does have to save them, because I think he does. He cares about Amy a lot. And, Rory is only on the trip because Amy is. He doesn't even like the Doctor. How do you not like the Doctor? It must be a man thing, unless you're gay, like Jack. I don't know if Jack is really gay, but I think he's gay. If he is gay, you should tell me. Oh. So, that's pretty much it. That was a cool episode. I was like, zombies. Nope, Silurians. It's actually one of the ones that I didn't know what was going to happen, because I on Twitter, I follow some Doctor Who news people thing, and they post things. And I don't look at the articles, but I see like little Weeping Angels are back, little vampire thing going on. We've got Amy's pregnant, blah blah blah. So I know all those things in advance. But this I didn't know anything. I knew the Florians were going to come back, but I didn't know it was going to be in that episode. Yeah. Doctor Who, Hungry Earth, Part 1. Gonna wait for Part 2 on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I'm going to an anime convention on Saturday. Whee! I guess I'll be watching that on Sunday then with my daddy on Daddy's Day. But yeah, anime convention. I'll be there dressed as Prince Zuko. I'll be running around with Haruko from Furikuri and Lelouch, or as I like to call him, Ledouche, from Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. And that'll be on Saturday, and I'll be there from 12 to 10. So if you go and you watch this, you should, you know, be like, hey, I like you, or hey, I don't like you. I like, hey, I like you. I'm actually a much nicer person in person. So that's it. I'm gonna go now and work on my costume. Bye!